Hey beauties, welcome to my channel, and I'm coming to you with the obvious, my haircut. Okay, so you beauties know I did the big chop and blah blah blah, and looking at me now, well, I did it 4 months ago. 4 months ago, I believe. Anyway, of course my hair was growing and getting curly and all of that, but I cut it a little bit. And let's do a backtrack. First of all, I did the big chop about 4 months ago. I did the big chop because I felt like I needed something new. It was just time to do something. Spiritually, I feel like I was led to just free myself up, okay? So I also had a problem. I was adding hair for about 12 years. I added hair to the top of my head. And so in this area here and right here where the tracks would be, I had breakage. So to cut my hair off and start all over was a wonderful thing. And you can check out my big chop I did it video. Because I totally shaved my head, in case some of you are new and don't know that and haven't checked out all the videos. But so I did a big chop and all of that. So yeah, I was totally bald in this area. Totally. I was like, Lord, please let my hair grow back. And it is growing back. But I also am still using the Topic hair fibers in this area here. Right along here and here. Because all of this grew out fuller. And because this was so low, it's playing catch up. So I have no problem with keeping my hair cut low until everything evens out. But I did want to keep, my hair was curlier and I wanted to keep a little more length in the top, but I showed my barber a picture, and this is the picture that But after showing him that picture, I did not say that I wanted to leave more length in the top of my head. We just started talking and I didn't. So I can't blame him, but it's no big deal because I've never been the person to trip over my hair being short. If I can shave my head, this is nothing because this is plenty more hair than I had then. So I've never been scared of short hair. But yeah, I just, I was like, let's go ahead and do the cut thing. My husband kept on me. I took a couple of pictures when I was wearing my hair faded, and he wanted me to go back to the fade. He loves the fade, and no matter what I did, the wigs that I wore, he would say, that's cute, I like that, but I like your fade, I like your fade. And it was an easy decision because nothing feels freer. Nothing feels freer for me at this time of my life than this hair. And I enjoy the wigs, just the versatility. And I'll do it again. But I also ran into a small glitch. I started to have breakouts all over my face, and I'm always trying new makeup, blah blah blah. So I started eliminating some of the new stuff that I was using to try to figure out what was going on. At the same time, I just went ahead and made an appointment with my dermatologist, who asked me this question: would you happen to wear synthetic hair? And I said, would I? I had one on my head at the time. I was like, this is synthetic. She was like, you're allergic to the chemicals. She went through the whole thing, and I'm allergic to synthetic hair. And it wasn't such a shock because in the past I kind of thought that. I also have a friend who, once she started to wear that hair, she started to have these really bad breakouts. And I told her, I said, it's the hair. It's the hair that you're wearing, you're allergic to. And she found out that it was so true. So it wasn't a shock that I was allergic to the hair. And I'm still going to bring wigs to you beauties because I'm not going to wear them all the time. But hey, I'm a chance taker. What can I say? But anyway, I'll still be bringing you units. But I've had some of you beauties to ask me how was the big chop thing going and all of that. And of course, I want to get to the point where I'm able to wear twist outs and all of that. But until my hair is growing evenly, I'm going to have to go this route. Now, the next time I get my hair cut, I will be letting him know that I want this to go back out, because I really did like having it so curly in the top, you know. So, but it's no big deal. I threw a little product in my hair and it did a little curling, but it's pretty short, so it's not the full curls that I had, you know. Kind of miss them, but whatever, it's only hair. But yeah, this is the haircut that I got. When I go, I always tell them, do a taper and fade me out around my edges. I don't like a lining, you know, tapered with a lining. I like tapered and faded out. And this is what I mean by being faded out. I like that faded out look. It's just me. The lower the better. I like hair all in the top and a little in this area, but then just fade out the rest. It feels so good, y'all. It feels so good. Of course, last night I knew I was going to the barbershop this morning, so I colored it to try to get rid of some of the gray, which some areas, like this area here that looks kind of skimpy, that's gray hair. It's gray there. So yeah, I love my haircut. I love my hair like this. It feels so good. And Monday was my birthday, and I turned fabulous 51. 51. And I'm so thankful for the good Lord allowing me to be here 51 wonderful years. Wonderful. But yeah, that's what's going on with my hair. Is growing, and what I use on my hair is some styling gel, and I was using the black castor oil extra dark, but I'm allergic to it. Anytime I would rub it in my hair and then it would get on my pillow and my face touch it, I would wake up with these red splotches all over my face. And if I just touched my face and had that oil on my hands, I would immediately break out. But that's a whole nother issue, and I'll tell you about that. Why not? I've been having some real bad situations when it comes to allergic reactions. I was in the hospital a couple of days ago, had an allergic reaction. I was cooking for the hubby, and I can't eat shrimp, and I didn't eat it, but I was seasoning it, and I put the spoon in there, and just to make sure everything was seasoned well. And maybe 20 minutes later, the reaction started. It was really bad. He got me to the hospital really quickly, but my throat was closing. They were threatening to do a trach on me. It was the worst ever. And I'm the type of person, I can take pain. I'm not a whiner. You know, I can do the doggone thing. But this time, it was different. I was really nervous about the situation, you know. So, talking to my doctor, she said that, you know, it's getting worse because I happened to be out shopping one day. Everything's fine. Hadn't ate a thing. Walked into Macy's and I felt my face doing something. Just felt a little itchy, a little weird, a little warm. And I turned around and I asked my husband, like, is something going on with my face? And he was like, Mine, You know, you look like you've been hit in the face with a belt. He said you got whelps all over your face. I had to be rushed to the hospital that time too, and my eyes started to close, blah, blah, blah. And it was because I came into contact with something in the air. So it's really bad. The doctor was saying when it's not just what you ingest, but when you are having those kind of reactions because you've come in contact with something. And the thing for me right now is things that I've eaten all my life are suddenly giving me issues. Sunflower seeds, I had a reaction. Grapes, my lips start to swell. Bananas, I get itchy. Tomato sauce, my lips start to swell with that, and a little more. I start to get a little closed in the throat, just a little. It's never gotten really bad, but you know, it's a scary situation. And I'm seeing specialists now. Well, I have an appointment with some specialists to see what I'm looking at, what I'm dealing with. But for all my prayer warriors out there, pray for me. You know, I'm believing God that I'm walking in His healing. My body will function according to the Word of God. And so that's the end of that. But anyway, that's a little update on me. Let me say welcome to new subscribers. Let me say so much that I truly appreciate you beauties like subscribing and commenting, and it's really cool because I'm becoming really familiar with a lot of the names that I see quite a bit. So that's really, really cool. And let me say, I wouldn't mind doing maybe a Q&A. Maybe you want to know a little more about me, because a lot of times I find that I wonder where some of you are. Where do you live? Is anybody here in Michigan? What some of you do? Are you married? You got kids? Because when you start talking back and forth with people, you just have a mental vision of where they might be, what they might do, or you know what I'm saying. So if anybody is interested in doing the Q&A, leave any questions you have down below. I don't care what they are. If I don't want to answer them, I'll just tell you I'm not answering that. But I'm not one of those people that's funny acting and offended by things. And so let's go for it. If you have any questions, let's see what's up. So I'll be talking to you beauties really soon. Enjoy your day.